Coming up, I showcase an Easter egg that may prove that PMDG is working on a 737 MAX, and I showcase one of the best payware airports out there. Today I'm showcasing something a little bit special. Ryzen Designs have produced a fantastic rendition of Boeing Field, Renton Airport, of course where they produce a lot of the Boeing aircraft. And there's something very special there. Today I'll be talking about a little PMDG 737 Easter egg that you can find at Renton Field if you own this awesome payware. I'll be briefly talking about that before moving into some PMDG 737 news. So without further delay, let's get into this pretty cool video. Okay, so if you weren't impressed by the start there, of course, where we were in the Boeing factory, then maybe wait a few seconds and keep watching, because trust me, you're going to be impressed by the end of this. Now what you're looking at the moment is Kilo, Romeo, November, Tango, Renton Field, Boeing's home airport in Microsoft Flight Sim by Ryzen Designs. I apologise if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I know it's Polish and I probably will be. Now this of course is their factory in the state of Washington on the western seaboard of the USA. A bit of historical background: the following aircraft which have been built here include the B-29, the Boeing 707, the 727, and of course the famous 737, with some 757s also built there I believe, as well as 747s often being refurbished here. The airport itself covers an area of 170 acres, pretty big. It's also right next to large bodies of water as well as the Pacific Ocean, not being too far away, making it perfect for Boeing seaplanes, of which you can see here. It is a superb payware airport, but you do pay for it. It's 18 UK pounds or 17 UK pounds 99 pence, so it's pretty mid-market for what you're paying for, but trust me, it's worth it. It looks beautiful, by far one of the best airports out there. And the animation in the factory is awesome. You get to see a whole 737 be built. 737 MAX, of course, which they're currently building there. Incredibly controversial and at one point incredibly unsafe aircraft, but let's be honest, nowadays it's probably the safest aircraft out there after all the tests it's had to go through following the righteous outcry. But this video is not about corporate greed, but it's just important to acknowledge that. But what you do get is a fantastic rendition of a beautiful airport, and to be fair, a rendition of a factory as well, because you've got a fully animated assembly line. You can buy it in the link in the description. Yeah, I would completely recommend it. Definitely a solid 10 out of 10. Looks awesome at night. Really good textures. Great sounds as well. As you're moving around the airport, you'll notice different sounds. And if you don't like all of the static traffic, you can of course get rid of it. But I ask, what is wrong with you if you're getting rid of it? It's really awesome. It looks beautiful. But you didn't come for that. You came for the PMDG 737. And if you move over to the side of the airport, you'll notice there's a PMDG 737, but not any 737. Look at the bottom of the engine. That's the 737 MAX. This confirms, hopefully, that they're working on the 737 MAX. Getting closer, you can really see it. Now, initially, I got this confused with the 700. I didn't believe it was the 737 MAX. I didn't look hard enough, and I kind of got used to the fact that the 700 would be the first one to be released. But it's nice to see that they're working on the 737 MAX. I don't know what variant it is. It's gone completely out of my mind. It is, of course, the littlest one, so it could be the 737 MAX 7, but being honest, it's probably the MAX 8 because that's the most common one. It just looks cool, and you can see it over here. You can see we've got the PMDG headquarters kind of zone with all their flags and logos all dotted about. It's a nice little Easter egg and shows they're working with great developers. It's something that put a massive smile on my face, and it probably would with you as well. Modelling on the outside looks superb, looks really nice. Once we head into the cockpit, which you'll see in a moment, you can see it is the MAX cockpit, but it's highly pixelated. I think we're going to take a look at it about now. Yeah, look at that. Okay, it doesn't look too good, does it? But it's nice to see that they've popped the model in just to kind of show us around. Yeah, it looks horrible, but you know, it's nice to see nonetheless. It's nice to see they'll be working on the 737 MAX. It was quite a surprise, and you can check it out here at Renton Boeing Field, or Renton Municipal Airport as it's officially called. It is certainly awesome to see the aircraft be produced like this, a world first. With PMDG news, we've got a bit of news from the forum. Robert Radazzo sharing a few more screenshots from inside the cockpit, taking a look at the FMC and that area of the cockpit. There's only 2 shared, so yeah, not too much to talk about. He's talking about putting dust on the FMC to make it look a bit more realistic. It's clearly coming along nicely. I think I can even see a little hair on there, which might be unsettling to some, but come on, it's the real world. Matching real life imperfections, not everything's factory clean. Check out the forum post down below. Nothing really sticks out. This was released on the 7th of March 2022. He did state at the bottom that they're planning on a video, and they'll be doing that in partnership with Ryzen Design, and they'll think we'll really appreciate what's coming together. Is that just the project here? Well, I don't think so, because they've also got to work on a video, so maybe we might start seeing tutorials, or at least a few flights from Renton Field with the PMDG 737. Nonetheless, it's an awesome day to be a flight simmer. If you have enjoyed, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. From me today, I'll see you around. Have a great day. Happy flying wherever you are. Not the best flying conditions in the UK at the moment, I'll admit. My flight lesson got cancelled today, but I'll roll with it anyway. Big thank you to my first class channel members. They get a shout out on the screen now. Thank you to Captain Matt Russell, Jesse Wiseman, Ethan Bibek, Jonathan Desmond, Sarah Ansel, Sifra, Hello, and Erwin K. You guys really do help me out. Have a great day, guys. Bye bye.